All right, here we are, Wing the Sports, and I have two good friends with me. Larry Oliver, better known as Beeper, the quarterback of the Soto, and JB Harris, number two on the jersey on the roster, but number one in your heart. Receiver, Coach Washington's favorite. Hello, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
You hear me?
Like having some issues right there. But yeah, JB, man, something I really asked a lot of people that went to the Soto. How did you end up going to the Soto? Where did you move in from?
I was in Oak Cliff off of Langston Keast at John Neely Bryan. And then when I first went to DeSoto, I went to Meadows.
We're having a bad connection today.
Back in the 6th grade. And then I was there ever since.
It's not a good look.
You hear?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Zach?
Bear with me, people.
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you, JB. I think you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on his end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I got you back. JB was talking and then he went out. So
do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but JB connection messing up. So what I was asking him was, how did you transition from Oak Cliff to DeSoto?
Back in the
Can you hear me, hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm asking you now.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Okay. Like I say, we went from I was at a Dale Turner, 5th grade. We left like in January and went to Meadows, and then after that, that's how the story was written. But yeah, I came from the Dale Turner, and then went to Meadows Intermediate.
And so JB, so you was at Meadows too then?
Yeah, I started at Meadows in 6th grade.
Okay, so that's when y'all became friends, basically 6th grade.
Right.
So that means y'all went to which junior high?
East.
I went to East, and then they told on me because I live by West at that point, and they told on me. They knew it would be unfair if I was over there too. So I was at East 3 weeks. I get a phone call. You supposed to be at West. I said, damn. I tried it.
Hey, because it ain't that big, so yeah, they definitely knew. But it's really crazy how when my senior class comes, they tell on Richie, and Richie end up can't play for us.
Right. Right. Yep.
That's
he had
crazy.
To go to Kimball.
Yeah, I had to go to Kimball. All right, so man, so y'all end up playing against each other for 2 years. Do y'all recall any of them stories?
See, they had the upper hand. Shit, it wasn't nobody but me. We had Darryl Williams.
Tight end. What did he play in junior high?
Running back.
Oh, okay.
You had Tom Latos.
Yeah. Oh man.
CT didn't come. CT didn't come to like the end of track, like almost track season.
So what that was
in 8th grade. So he wasn't really there. Who else would have been? I would think that was it. Me, Tom Latos. Shoot, yeah, and Darryl. That's about it.
Darryl and CT. So everybody.
Now, like I say, CT didn't get there to 8th grade, but he didn't get there into track season.
Okay.
Football was over when CT got there.
So Behan was at East?
Yeah, Behan, Stace, Orlando, all of them was at East.
Man, y'all been going a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So when y'all got to DeSoto, was Coach Dow? Was he there?
He was there.
Yeah.
But he was he was just like the quarterback coach. We had the Floods. When we first got there, the Flood brothers was there.
Okay, so I don't know nothing about them.
You didn't want to know nothing about them.
Okay. So Coach Dow from quarterbacks coach to the head coach.
He was the quarterback coach to the head coach our sophomore spring.
So he coached y'all freshman year too? Or
no, we had Coach Hardinsky.
Yeah, Hardinsky.
Coach Hardinsky.
I remember him, the biology teacher. I had
Yeah, Coach Hardinsky and Coach Grimes.
Okay. Y'all had Coach Grimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, Coach Harzinski. He was the stereotype coach. The bite, the tight shorts,
Yeah.
collar shirt, like everything. The bald head. Like if you thought Coach that he was the pitcher to the T.
Right. Oh yeah, he was on it.
Yeah, I remember him.
I got the crazy story about Coach at this. I don't mean to skip ahead, but
No, you good.
with his freshman game, I think we finna play Duncanville. No, I was raining at Duncanville, Grand Prairie, but we was at home. So we done went out there and flipped the coin and everything, right? We come back in. All of us that was out at the coin toss come back in. So it ain't nobody but him, Grimes, and whoever else the other coach was. Now, mind you, the rest of their team out there. Grand Prairie was out there ready to play. And we still in the locker room.
Doing what?
So check it out. He ran in there. He said, "Man, what are y'all doing?" We said, "We getting a number order, coach." He say what? Yeah, we getting a number order. We good now. We finna come out. We ready now. Where y'all get that shit from? We all from the hood. We lining up. You know what I'm saying?
We say we getting the number order.
We was in number order when we walked out that camp. And he tripped out, man.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. That's hilarious. Yeah. So you always play quarterback?
Me? Yeah. JB, I play defense and offense.
Y'all boys didn't change no position. Y'all knew what y'all was gonna do all the way in junior high. Huh?
Man, freshman year I played a little bit of everything. I was backup quarterback, safety, receiver. I had to even play quarterback one game. I think Eli Kelly got hurt.
I remember that name.
Yeah, and they threw me in there knowing I ain't no quarterback.
Hey, man, you gotta see what you made of. You showed them something in practice one day.
Man, I threw an interception and I got it. So, hey, we won the game, so hey, it was all good.
So, LA, you say you played defense too? So you wasn't solidified as just playing on offense?
Yeah, I played defense too, but I played. We know most of us went both ways back then. All of us went both ways. By me, he played safety. Brad Tyson played corner. Stacy played corner. Everybody went both ways. Our freshman year.
So who was different? Y'all was in? Y'all still in the Garland and all of that Mesquite?
We was with who was it? JB freshman year. It was
do we still have?
It was Grand Prairie then, because the Grand Prairie was giving us hell in junior high. So we just knew we played them mugs and we got to high school, it was gonna be a problem when they got all their teams together, because they were cold. They were cold in junior high.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They have anybody make it to the league? Y'all remember?
From their side?
Yeah.
Because we played them. We played them. Because we thought it was gonna be a good game. Because they had Adams. What was it? Adams.
Yeah, Adams.
Kennedy, the orange team, and there was one more. But they beat us because we didn't have nobody.
Yeah, Adams at East when we played them in junior high.
It'd be like 6-0.
Yeah, it was like I think it was 6 or 8-0.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It was a close game. They was
tough. Yeah, everybody.
They were tough. But so we said, well, shoot, we get the freshmen, we got to play them. It's gonna be a game. Shit, we jumped on them, and it was all she wrote.
Yeah, that's my frat brother Maurice.
Dr. All right, now Maurice, what's up?
Hello, fellas.
JB.
Yes, sir. Pleasure.
Yeah, we just going back. We talking about high school. They before they was the big man on campus. Because y'all freshman year, who was on varsity? Was it Benny?
Who was on varsity? It was you remember Clint Kendrick? They played linebacker with Mallory Horton. Them Clint Kendrick, remember him? White dude.
I remember Mallory Horton.
Okay, there's another linebacker that played. He didn't play that much, but he played. His brother was the quarterback. I'm trying to think who else was up there.
Cox?
No, they was 89.
Oh,
they were with Stacy brother. It's 88, 89. And
okay,
89.
So Benny had been graduated.
No, he graduated in 90. When we was sophomores. When we were sophomores, he was a senior.
Okay. Kind of like
yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so it was freshman. like I said, Clint Kendrick. It was a couple. They had, Benny Green was on varsity that year. But
Okay.
yeah,
I thought Derek Bradford was up there around the time. I think he had already left. I was talking to him.
they left us. Yeah, because him, Stacy brother, and all them graduated together. Billy Mitchell,
Okay.
all them left in '89.
Okay.
And then we got there. What we get there, JB? 91?
Yeah, y'all had to.
Well,
90,
yeah,
yeah, 91.
that was 90.
No, but talking about 90, 91 or
90, 91, yeah.
90, 91.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just remember a lot of the names from, the Wall of Fame. Everybody got a little picture up there from, the colleges and stuff you go to. So they give you your little inspiration. And I don't remember, their classes, what year, but I just remember their faces, their names and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What? Somebody went to, who went to A&M?
Jesse Cox and Billy Mitchell.
Okay. Yeah. Stacy brother. Because what?
No, not Stacy brother. Billy Mitchell, the one that got the fast son that's burning up in Houston.
Oh, at at C.E. King?
He's at dang, what school he at? He ran one of the fastest times so far this year already as a freshman.
He is
minutes.
Yeah,
Is C.E.
sophomore.
King?
Sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore.
Yeah.
He played running back too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dylan Mitchell.
Mm.
Yeah, that's Billy Mitchell. Stacy brother played cornerback.
Okay, and so y'all always had Dunkerville on y'all schedule.
Yeah, we always had Dunkerville, and then Lancaster got off our schedule after freshman year.
Yeah, after freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a little rivalry right there then. Because I never got to play against Dunkerville. I hurt my knee my freshman year, and then by my sophomore year, we weren't even in the district no more.
Right. Yeah, we had them we played them. Yeah, we played them every year we was in school.
Yeah, every year.
Them bragging rights right there.
Yeah, they took a number of the L.
Did y'all play any other sports? Y'all just football only?
No, I did basketball. I did basketball and track too.
Coach Dow let you play basketball. He didn't let me play no damn basketball. I'm still hating.
He didn't let you hoop?
He did not let me hoop, man. I ignored him. I went over there to the office. Coach Go took me in out. What was his name? Now, Coach Cooper took me in the office. Like, hey, can't do it, buddy. I was like, damn, that's some hating. So I was back to football. It was off season.
Yeah. I didn't get off season in. I didn't never have a football off season.
Dow had his way of doing things because I really believe if Richie Brown stayed at DeSoto, our senior year is totally different.
I believe it wasn't. I ain't gonna put it on where he lived because he lived right around the corner from me.
Like I said,
I lived right across the street. My junior year, he lived like 4 houses over 4 streets over from me. He lived on Nora, not Nora. What's that dang street? He lived right next door to Orlando.
But I don't know why he ended up having to leave.
Oh, he left because Richard wouldn't adhere to the rules. You know how many times my phone rung at the University of Houston about him? Shit. I was the reason he was at DeSoto. Yeah.
Man.
He wouldn't cut his hair. He was hanging doing that with him and Wesley now. Oh man, I had the whole story.
Okay, we're gonna have to have an exclusive with Richard Brown so we can hear both of y'all go like Chad Ochocinco and Mr. Harrison.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. Yeah, because we ended up having we went 2-8 my senior year, but 7 we lost by a touchdown or less. So we there. We just didn't have that quarterback play to put us over the hump.
Who was y'all quarterback? Stuart Maddox?
No. He was class of 95. He was class of 95.
Who was y'all quarterback?
Some cat, Ryan McDaniel, man. Somebody.
Oh, okay, I remember him.
District, man. We just all found out, right at the beginning of the season. It wasn't nothing like, going into the year, we just knew that was going to happen. It's just, this what happened.
So what year was it Jimmy Sanders?
9-7.
Okay.
He was the backup my senior year.
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha.
Yeah. So JB, you said you only did only did football?
Yeah, I only did football.
Man, you one sport Come on, man.
That's all it was for me, man. You know, that's all it was for me. I ain't want to run, and basketball wasn't my thing. So hey.
Well, I want to say when I heard Stacy did soccer, man, that was the first time I heard a black person just really playing soccer like that, man.
Right.
I wish I went out there and seen him play.
Right.
Yeah.
His little cousin played too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All they grew up a soccer family.
Right. Because his brothers played too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's different. So yeah, that's what 3 sports. What you would say you did track. What you doing track?
4x4.
Damn.
I didn't practice though.
Okay, Deion Sanders.
I'm keeping 100. He like they do on Drumline when that boy say, "Hey, get out your stuff, give it to him." That's what I was.
Okay, folks. I mean, that's the one race that you gotta have some kind of practice in. Like, what you do? You jog to school every day? How you just?
No, I mean, we was I hooped, and then I go out there every other day and just run a little bit. But I wasn't going out there running what they was running. I kept myself in shape enough to say if he did that, I was ready.
That's
then
crazy.
I played point guard on the basketball team.
Okay, so I don't think DeSoto was known for basketball, but I just remember the football going to playoffs.
Until that class we talking about walked in the building.
Okay, and that's that. So
that's
all right,
that.
So let's talk about that. And Coach Dow, man, God rest his soul. You know, once Coach Dow ended up getting the head coaching job, what grade was y'all in?
Sophomore after the football season, sophomore year. He came.
So
He was the head coach.
Huh? I came that next year then. Okay. And Coach Brown was already on the staff?
Coach Brown came the spring. Coach Washington came the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's when the Jaws defense was invented.
Because at first it was we had a dude from Hutch when they won it all, like in '90, I believe. Walter Weaver, he was there first. He ran. You remember that JB? He ran that old flex defense, 3 yards off the ball.
Yeah, we split.
Yeah.
Split out wide or something.
Yeah, you had wide, then you had the offense coordinator we ran a triple option.
But I'm saying, the Jaws defense. I remember
Jaws defense didn't start till we going into our junior year.
So that was Coach Brown. That's what I was saying. Because
that was Coach.
They had the T-shirts made, man. Like that was a big damn thing out there.
Yeah. So we had our sophomore year. We ran, like I say, we ran a triple option, double wing. We had 2 wings, a back, and then 2 receivers.
That was the offense. Coach Dow was running that.
No. Coach Dow was the head coach on varsity. So he was trying to change it. He didn't change it to that. What was that, JB? Like that summer going into our junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Our sophomore year, we ran 2 wings, a back, and 2 receivers. Option offense.
Okay, I'm glad y'all changed that.
Yeah,
me too. You know where they was hitting me at, huh?
They took some eye back.
Yeah. You know where they was hitting me at. Think about it.
Some split formations. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all transitioning that, and y'all still in the same district with Dunkerville and Lancaster. You say Lancaster out, y'all, and yeah. Because I remember y'all playing Garland and Mesquite.
Garland, that was our district.
Y'all had
our senior, that was our district.
No, y'all had
Garland, Mesquite,
Richardson. Y'all had where did y'all have a fight at?
Richardson. Garland. Yeah, we had to fight at Garland. We played Richardson in playoffs.
Our junior year.
Yeah, junior year.
Okay, so that was a district game that y'all had a fight in.
Yeah, it was a district game.
Okay, because we had a fight out there our freshman year.
It was at Garland?
It was in Garland, but I can't remember if it was y'all South or junior. Yeah, I think it was y'all junior year. It was my freshman. So yeah, because y'all senior was my sophomore year.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was y'all junior year. And you say y'all played Richardson in the playoffs. Did y'all win that game? I don't remember how far y'all went.
No, we lost that game.
That was the first round?
That was it, what was it, JB?
second one.
Let's see. Second round.
Yeah, because we played Plano.
No. You talking about senior year?
Okay.
Richardson was first round.
Okay.
Have some more issues. Take a little drink here. So Byron was the starting quarterback. Starting running back, junior and senior, correct?
Right.
Because not much changed. What changed from the junior to the senior year?
Far as
JB, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I'm saying, what changed from the junior year to the senior year, for the offense?
Well, I didn't go to varsity until my later, like, I don't know. It was right before playoffs in junior year. But LO, I think you was already there, right?
yeah.
I can't see LO.
You can't see? I hear you.
Yeah. I can hear him.
You still don't see me?
Oh, damn it, he ain't on my screen.
Yeah, I think you just having these difficulties because it's been good on my end.
Yeah, it's a bad one, but I finally got LO back up on the screen. Can you repeat your answer for me, sir? I guess I'm the only one out of the loop.
What you talking about? What happened between the junior year and senior year?
Junior and senior year.
Meaning like what you like? What do you mean like what happened? Far as what?
Like y'all senior year, like man, it was just like a totally different team. Y'all just matured. Y'all learned offense better. Play call.
I think we were just. I want to take it back a little bit because if you think about it, like okay, say we was freshmen, right?
Yeah.
When we was freshmen, there might have been 2 sophomores on varsity. We was freshmen, all right? It was 1 freshman that was going to be on varsity, but his dad said no. And that was Byron, right?
All right.
Okay, sophomore year, it was 6 sophomores got moved up to varsity, which was our class. Okay?
All right.
Junior year, you only had 1 sophomore. And that was Kevin Holmes. Courtney got pulled up late. Senior year, it wasn't no sophomores.
Yeah, we were stacked.
So that kind of shows you kind of how the layout went. You see what I'm saying? We came in early playing. I should have been up there as a sophomore too, but it kind of. My daddy wasn't in the Booster Club, so cool. I just keep it 100. But so it'd have been 7 of us up there.
Yeah.
But in the 6 that went, all them dang near when it started, except for Mike Munson and Brad Tyson.
Okay. God rest his soul.
Rest his soul. So you Stacy when it started. Byron started, but they had him at the wrong position.
What was he playing?
Safety.
Okay, he was on defense.
Yeah. And then you had Tom Latos. Then you had Brad Tyson was a backup corner. Then you had who else was it? One more. Can't think who the last one was, but it was 6 of them went. So that I think just the transition from you cut down on young kids that let you know how good your team is. Because senior, no sophomore played.
Yeah, I want to say, like what James and DT, like certain games they would go up, they would come down.
Yeah, go up. I'm just saying, like far as
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Playing time. I want to say because my sophomore year, because I had 1 spring with y'all, man, and like that's what I was like, that Jaws defense, man, like my God, like that's what made me a running back, man. I'm squeezing through every hole I can squeeze through, man, because I'm not trying to get hit by Todd Turner, none of them late toast, like none of them. CT, they was jerks, man. Like like y'all salivating at the mouth trying to hit me. So yes, they made me a pretty good running back because that's when I had just popped up on the scene, really, because I ain't really play a lot my freshman year. So that spring, I always fair game, and like the spring game, man, that was big out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was some battle. It was some battles on them out there on them because we went 1-versus-1s, but none of that other stuff. Let's go again. Nah, we going dog versus dog.
Oh yeah, I loved it out there because even the equipment though, you know what I'm saying? The running backs, you had to run through that little gauntlet, man. Like that was some real deal Holyfield, man. You couldn't just sugarfoot through there. You had to, you know, put something up under you and get through that thing. So you know what I'm saying? Open your eyes, and then that's when I started to see, you know, the colleges and scouts come out there seeing everybody. So you know, to me, you guys set the bar. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, y'all was making it to the playoffs and getting recruited. So it opened your eyes like, okay, y'all got to take care of my grades so I can make sure I pass, stay on this playing field. But, you know, I want to say my sophomore year, that's when I fractured my kneecap, so I couldn't come up. So, man, I was hurt, man, because, like, if I had a good game, Byron have an even better game. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was like bonkers that senior year, man. It was a good time to be a part of DeSoto. And when y'all played Carter, y'all senior year, tell me a little bit of how the graffiti impacted how y'all, you know what I'm saying, performed.
Go ahead, JB.
I'm gonna let you take it, man. My memory.
So you don't remember the graffiti?
Oh, I remember them coming. You know, I remember it happening, but I just can't remember what came about.
See that ass?
Yeah, I know what we did.
No doubt, Omar. Okay.
Yeah, it just was like, say, y'all done jumped the fence to get in here. You know what I'm saying? So, okay.
Everything.
Y'all done rode all on the dang blocking sleds and, okay, this is what we doing? Because, you know, I'm tight with a whole bunch of them. I called them that night. Oh, that's what we doing? See, all right. Y'all already know it's going to go there.
Yeah. Okay, so, well, hold on. Because, you know, me and LO talked off camera. His dad was a Little League coach in Oak Cliff. So he been knowing all them since before they knew what high school they was going to be going to, because you would have been going to Carter, or where you would have been going? Carter,
I'd have been at Carter.
Yeah. So once he went to DeSoto and the scene was set, oh, yeah, that was all his boys back then. So that morning when we came, you say you called that night. I didn't find out that morning until I'm riding on the school bus, and you see the field house, the grass, the sidewalk, the buses, like anything they could get. Hey, man, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy, man. For real.
All right. So the game starts off, and it's not looking good. Talk to me, LO. Tell me what happened. You know, what turned everything around, sir?
First of all, they playing with a football like a dang. It wasn't a high school football. Okay. It was fat.
We got some Tom Brady issues going on.
No. It was a fatter. It was a bigger football than normal.
Okay.
So when Stacy caught it, he couldn't get the feel for it. So that's when he fumbled. First kickoff, he fumbled. They recovered. Through what they throw, JB, 3 fades in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 3
fades in a row. You got 6'6" Kendrick Walton. You got Ronnie Burns about 6 foot. You had Andre Patterson 6'6". Okay, so they just threw 3 fades in a row. And they finally caught one on CT in the left corner. Okay. We get it back again. Stacy fumbled again, but we recovered it.
Fumbled again.
And it was just like the first drive. They were just shooting. They were just jumping gaps. And so they was kind of messing stuff up, because we did all that pulling. Yeah. Right? So they just jumping gaps. So after we finally got that under control, it was whatever it was then.
Yeah.
Hey, well, from 14-0 to 52-27, if my memory serves me correct.
Yeah.
Man, you don't understand, because like I said, I had fractured my kneecap like we had like 2 games left in the season. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at the game in the stands. Like, man, I want to be on that sideline so bad. But like, it was like I said, it was a great time being a part of DeSoto football because of the graffiti, you know what I'm saying? The playoffs that you guys, had the expectations, because we played Killeen the next round, or was that?
Yeah, it was Killeen. Yeah, it was Killeen.
Okay. Yeah. So only thing I can remember from that game is the McMurray fumble. Like that damn D lineman, man, he played that is perfect. Like
Talk about the D lineman from Killeen.
yes, the D lineman from Killeen chased the damn counter football play down the whole length of the field. Like the Don BB on Leon Lick.
That's what it was.
Like he chased him down the entire length of the field, like, and that was I think that was the game right there. Like
that was crucial.
Yeah. But
that was cool.
That's hey man, yeah, you guys had a team because I didn't get to go, so I could only go off what I was told and what I was showed. So
yeah, it was man, that's what's so crazy about one of them games. You were like, what the hell is this?
Right.
I mean, it was just like nothing. Everything you expect to happen didn't happen. The shit you expected to happen, I mean, not to happen. We ain't never missed an extra point. Never missed the extra point.
Do you remember the score of the game?
We had to let them score, so it was 20. Let's see. It had to be 21 to miss the extra point. So it was 21 to 13. It was 14 to 13. They had the ball.
Y'all get the ball back trying to score.
We get the ball back trying to score. So we let them score.
Yeah.
And what was so crazy? It was crazy. I don't know if JB remember this. They kicked the ball off the last drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
B-Hand got the ball. No, we did the reverse we run. Remember the kickoff reverse we run?
Uh-huh.
States or CT get it, and they run over here to the side, and they give it to B-Hand. He go backside like against what was that? Arlington Sam Houston.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the ball and stutter steps. I've never seen this in my life from him. It was just like, what the heck is going on? It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Ain't going nowhere.
He if he just would have ran like, but of course his knee was messed up. I mean his ankle, I mean. But he just would have ran like he ran on that 50-yard touchdown he ran during the game. It was game.
Man.
Yeah, man. So that was
freezing.
It was freezing.
That's what you remember about the game.
Man, that ball was hard. That's what I remember.
Yeah, it was tough. And it was so crazy. One of them defensive linemen went to U of H with me.
Okay.
He said, I don't know how the hell that happened. He was tripping. He was like, man, ain't no way we should have beat y'all.
Yeah.
But it was crazy.
Yeah.
It's one of them out of body experiences. Like
out of body experiences, man. It was I ain't never seen nothing like it. And then another thing like Coach Dow did. Remember, JB, we practiced a certain off. Stacy was gonna be the tailback.
Mm-hmm.
First play, Lando was gonna be the fullback. He changed it and put David McMurray at fullback and put Lando at where Stacy was gonna be. Lando went like 50 yards first play of the game. But if it would have been Stacy right there, it was 7 points.
Yeah.
It was just like stuff like that was crazy.
Yeah. Last minute changes.
They overthinking it. And 2 years in a row, 2 years we lost, we didn't start our starting receiver. Coach Washington out there on that pool. Gerald Daniels didn't start our junior year. Stacy didn't start our senior year.
Gerald Daniels. That's the one he won. Where did he go to school at? Mississippi State? That's him?
Mississippi State. Mm-hmm. Sam brother. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't remember Sam.
He was with I think he was with like B. Brad. Nah, he was younger than B. Brad now. He might be like a freshman when we were seniors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So recruitment, man, like y'all class of 94, I think y'all had the record at that time, which I had like 11 to sign.
11 D1s.
Yeah, man. Like
they had 18 total.
18 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, man. I wish Stacy was on because all four of them going to Tech, man, that was something else, man. That's a hell of an experience to go to college before your high school teammates.
Right.
you end up going to Houston?
Okay, my thing was I know y'all know football, and you had Andre Ware,
He had
Heisman winner.
already finished though, right?
Yeah, I'm just talking about far as potential, like what's going on far as after college.
Yeah.
So you had Andre Ware threw the ball 65 times a game, almost. Then you had Dave Latina come behind him and throw it down at the same amount of time. Both of them went top 5 draft picks in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
So you telling me you gonna let me throw this thing 60 times a game? Guess where I'm going?
Yeah, man.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Yeah.
There's coach, man. Okay. Was okay, I'm looking at the coach. Kim Hilton, was he recruiting you? Was he already
he had John Jenkins.
Like your freshman year.
My freshman year, he took over in the spring when I was getting recruited. Like signing day close. I'm sorry, signing day close to the signing day, he got the job.
Okay.
Right? But he was saying, because Stacy was going too. So they were saying all the right things. We still go keep it like this. We might run a little power run with it, but we go still throw it around a lot. So I'm like, shit, I'm gone. I'm going. But he came in because he came from the Raiders and I want to say he coached the Raiders and the Dolphins. So he kind of put in more of a run kind of thing. Hey. It wasn't nothing like U of H been doing with the run and shoot.
Okay. I'm just gonna say his record because I'm looking and he was there. They gave him a long leash. He was there from 93 to 99. So you think the coach was there that long, JB? You think he got a winning record?
You would think.
Listen to this. 93, 1-9-1. 94, 1-10. 95, 2-9. 96, 7-5. 97 and 98, 3-8 both years. And then in 99, he was 7-4. He only had 2 winning seasons. And then but his best season before that was 3-8. Like my God, that is a long leash.
Long, real long.
Very long.
Goodness gracious. I was just looking at, I couldn't stop. I had to keep going to the next year. He's still there. He's still there. Like, wow.
Long leash.
Like, that's what your first 3 years there. That's a total of four wins in 3 years. This coach is still there. Like, man, but what was your experience like? Besides the record,
I mean, it was. You know how recruiting go. You sit in here in front of your mom and your dad, and you tell them this, that, and the third. And then when you know how it go now. And then when you get there, oh shit, this is what we doing? Because I was promised the chance to compete from jump, right? Okay, cool. He was a red shirt sophomore when I got there, the quarterback. So come to find out, the governor, Clemens back then, governor of Texas, that's his family, the quarterback.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, but I didn't find that out till like going into the spring. I'm like, oh shit, this what it is. And so it was one of them things, man, where you used to being the man. I ain't scared to compete, but don't tell me I can compete and don't let me compete.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing. So after the season was over with,
I say saying one thing and doing another because, of course, in college, you're going to have everybody in college, they don't pretty much earn their spot. They got some kind of talent.
Right.
And you can kind of pick out their favorites. Just like the favorites on a high school team, you definitely know the favorites on a college team because that's why I started playing running back. I started like, let me go move out here to receive. I'm not finna get no playing time at running back.
Right.
And those D linemen was a hell of a lot bigger too. So I kind of want to get on the outside too.
Yeah. So that's kind of what it was, man. And then SMU, we played SMU. And the whole week because he hurt his ankle or something. So I got all the first team reps, right? So his son, he had a son too, Hilton. His son, like a 5th-year senior, shoulder problems. They called Thursday night, told my old man we go break his red shirt and he go play. So we played SMU at here at SMU. They didn't play. This dude completed like 8 passes. His son, which was a 5th-year senior.
Yeah.
So it was just one of them things. So we got the spring. Okay, it's you and him one-on-one. I said, cool. But what they started doing was they'll put me in with the second group. I'm like, shit, y'all go put him with the starter. Put me with the second group. He go look the, it just, come on now.
Yeah,
So that's the kind of thing. That's kind of how it went down.
Yeah, I sure hate that for you, man.
Yeah.
So how long did you stay at U of H?
I stayed there till that next fall. And then that's when I was like, you know what? I gotta go. And like I say, I had college coaches everywhere calling, trying to give me whatever. But one college coach kept it real. TCU, he was like, start trying to transfer, they go blackball you. And that's what happened.
Yeah, because you stayed in Texas too. So, everybody know everybody.
Everybody know everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and JB, you say you didn't play no college, no nothing after you.
I didn't play no college ball.
Just like, hey, I'm ready to just be the real world. I'm grown now, damn it.
Well, now that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? My mind frame wasn't all the way there at that time. So, but that's the route I chose, and shoot, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was up there at Texas Tech with B-Hand then.
Yeah, I ended up going to Tech.
Okay, so you was out there tossing tortilla shells, man.
Yeah.
Crazy ass tradition.
Yeah.
We talk about our little flag football days, man, since we played that. So I don't know how I end up playing flag football with JB. I just don't even recall how I got out there.
Where were y'all at?
In Lancaster.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, it was in DeSoto. It was in DeSoto at the URL, UHL or whatever. The little fields. We played there and we played in Lancaster.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say at least a good 2-3 years we played with each other.
3 years, yeah.
And man, our quarterback was so horrible because I was trying to play receiver. JB was running back, but they was so horrible. LO, I was like, man, just let me play quarterback.
Yeah.
So I ended up playing quarterback, doing a little option or whatever, and JB was my running back. And so we was the first Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson. But yeah, we used to run the option in that thing, man. And hey, I would wait to the last minute every time, like we playing a video game, and pitch that hole to JB.
Yeah,
and he would catch it somehow. Somehow I would get that thing. However, I could get it to him. I'm pitching that thing. So yeah, we made it happen. We made the playoffs every year though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
We made the playoffs every year. I want to say we even had an overtime game where I threw JB a dime in the corner of the end zone to win the game. Like I don't remember
we used to compete out there, man. We used to compete.
Oh yeah, because once you can't even see nothing. Once you leave college, you know what I'm saying, you think, man, I don't want to go out there and play. But when you see some of them cats, man, how they are elusive playing that flag football and moving them hip, like, man, it's a sight to see. And it was a quarterback play for black, white, gold team, man. Number 1, I cannot remember his name, man. He played for a long time, JB. You don't remember who I'm talking about?
I'm trying to figure out what team you talking about.
Man, they was one of the top-notch teams out there, man. Black, gold, and white. Man, I cannot remember.
Was he short?
Yeah, short, dark skin.
I think I know who you talking about.
Hey, hello, man. Like, yeah, you would have been a fan too, man. So, but everybody don't like to play flag football, you know, because a lot of football. I tried to recruit my boys out there and play, and they're like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to play football if it ain't tackle. Like what? Like, come on, man, we just out here having fun.
I mean, it was pretty physical though.
I mean, I wasn't getting hit. I wasn't trying to get hit. I'm out there trying to have fun, you know. But yeah, JB was running back. We made playoffs, but we weren't making a lot of noise in the playoffs. But we had some cats that could ball though. We just didn't have enough
right.
balls. You know, we didn't have a line. If I could really be honest, you know, we had with the Johns and the Joes, or the Joes and the Joe Blows. We had the Joe Blows. That's what we had. But,
yeah.
Hey, man, it was all in fun though. But yeah. So how you boys like in the NBA? Y'all watch a lot of NBA nowadays?
No, I don't watch it till, like I say, I don't watch it till it gets close to this time right now.
Come on, man.
I can't do it.
So how y'all feel about the Luka trade?
Terrible. That was terrible trade. That's terrible. I mean, yeah,
no, sir.
You know, Anthony Davis, he can't stay healthy, and then you know you get rid of your. We went to the finals last year. You can't at least run it back.
You say that should at least gave him a little leeway. You got a coach over here winning 4 games in 3 years, and they gave him 5 more years. Luka can't get 1 year out of going to the final. Hey, wait, he went to the conference finals, then the finals?
In the finals, yep.
In the finals.
Yeah, man.
And then
I still think it's more that we ain't been told to.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I think it's more. Like I say, I don't think they really want to give him that 360.
That's what
not doing what he was doing.
I think that's part of it, but you know, Luka personality to me, he's like that old school Larry Bird. Like I'm gonna drink my beer, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna have fun. And it's like they want him to be perceived like a LeBron, you know, a good character guy. This, don't do that, because after one of them games, man, he was out in the locker room drinking a beer for everybody to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
hey, yeah. And I'm gonna just ask you this: if that was Jimmy Johnson, you think Jimmy Johnson would have took that beer from him?
Hell no. Probably he gave him another one.
Hey, Jimmy Johnson gonna let his superstars be superstars. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna let them do what they do, and he gonna control everything else.
There we go. You know what I'm saying? Because what I want to say, it was like I heard Michael Irvin say Jimmy Johnson like, hey, go out, get it out the system, and then all right, we finna come, and you know what I'm saying, we finna get back to business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Smart coaches know how to give you a little bit and get your ass back in line. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't just black and white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And I guess that's kind of how to want to have Luka, because he's such a free spirit to me, man. It's like I really love his personality. We out there on the court, they got him mic'd up, and it was just kind of funny to see the Dallas reaction to him being traded. It was
Jimmy Johnson, that's my boy, man. That's why it ain't why I love Miami University so much, but it started before then. But that's why. That's my dude.
Look here, I say he the best coach ever, because he did it at the collegiate level. He did it at the professional level. Like that, you can't do both. Like,
right.
Nobody does both at that level. And the way he had the Cowboys, to me, man, like we knew Kenny the Short Gant. You know what I'm saying? Who was supposed to know his name? You know, we knew the special teams player. That's how in tune we was to the Dallas Cowboys at that time. Bill Bates, he was another special team. Like, don't nobody know them.
So what was the thing we had in common? DeSoto and them.
DeSoto and the
Cowboys. What they call them three?
The triplets.
I ain't gonna let you off the hook, Zach. Because you made some statements. I just want to let you know. Come on.
Yeah, the triplets, man. I mean, like I said, man, y'all boys set the bar. You know what I'm saying? Because we were one of the worst teams to go through DeSoto. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to live with, man. You know, we went 2-8. You know, but we was competitive. We still almost made the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, after that, you still had people making the playoffs like 9-7. They end up making the playoffs, and here they are, Richie's son. They won state. Like Courtney and them turned us into the U. But we had some dark days, and I was a part of it. So I gotta live with that.
Yep. Yeah, that just like I said, like it's a lot of people, I just wanted to let it be known. There wasn't no playoffs, wasn't no track, they ran track. I'm just saying. Until that class of 94 walked in that door, that's when things turned around.
Most definitely.
Yeah, so it just
yeah.
We didn't go. We went to basketball my junior year, went to the playoffs. We won freshman basketball, won JV basketball. Like I say, went to J with Cornelius and Justin Bell. We went.
Listen to her.
And then track, like you say, track, you have 3 freshmen and a sophomore on varsity running track. That's unheard of.
Hey, I saw y'all with my own eyes, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, y'all made me better.
Yeah. Cause when I talk to like what's the name, brother name? The quarterback brother. Casey Printer's brother.
Yeah.
And all them cats, when I talk to them, that's the first thing they say. That's why we came to DeSoto. So I'm just glad to be part of a trend. We some trendsetters. Like I said, we're good players before us. I'm not knocking that. I'm saying when it went down, that's when it went down.
Yeah. And Coach Ben Dow, man,
yes, sir. Because one thing about him, I don't know if you ever seen that old school movie, the White Shadow.
No, I hadn't seen that.
Pull it up. That's what we called it. The White Shadow.
I have to watch it now. The White Shadow.
The White Shadow. Yep. That's what we called him. He used to laugh every time. BD. See, he let us be us. That's what the thing was.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't trying to corral us or make us do this or make us do that. He just let us go.
Well, one thing I was so impressed, it was the only high school I played ball at. I played junior high ball at Hussey, and I played basketball at Brown. So, when y'all used to do the little walk, the little team walk thing right there, like that was different to me. Like the unity,
unity walk. Yeah.
And just how organized practice used to be. Like, man, it was a well-oiled machine, man. Like everybody knew where they supposed to be. It was, productive practice.
Right.
Individual, team, scout. Like, yes, I loved it. So against y'all, like I said, competing against y'all, man, because you boys had the scouts out there, and don't nobody want to get clowned. That's why you out there playing ball.
Right.
Prove something. So yeah, man, you guys set the bar, and you guys have all my respect. And like I said, 11 scholarships, D1, 18 overall, man. Who gonna forget that? Like, have they done better than that since then? Even with
they might have been close. They might have been close a couple of times.
Yeah, like 18 of them things.
Yeah, they might have been close a couple of times as far as D1s.
Yeah,
and then we just had some guys that just wasn't qualifiers. You know what I'm saying? That can ball, like David McMurray. He could ball, but it just wasn't. His stuff just wasn't lined up.
Oh yeah,
Kevin Holmes. He even though he didn't graduate with us, he'd been up there with us since a sophomore.
Yeah.
It just didn't line up. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it was so much talent, man, at that time that it was hard to beat. And we were senior heavy.
Yeah, hey man, and then the class of 9-5 for y'all boys. Zuri, Courtney,
yeah.
Like, man, like y'all had some 9-4, 9-5. Y'all boys was the real deal, man. Like I said, I had Willer, Chris. I'm trying to think who else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think we had no O lineman, D linemen that was really.
No, all our O line was seniors. Everybody on offense was a senior.
Yeah.
Everybody on defense was a senior except for KT and Courtney.
Yeah.
And Zuri. Who was that, JB?
Carlin. Belford.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had to run 5 DBs. Mm-hmm. It was Carlin. Carlin was added to that group with CT, Rod Brown, Yes.
Good luck, man. Good luck, Mo.
Yeah. So it was Carlin, CT, KT, Courtney, and Rob Brown.
Rob B, that's my guy. I had Rob B on here too.
Yeah, I checked it out.
I used to be my ride back from SFA, man. I sure love Rob B for that, man. I ain't had no car till like my junior year. So, you know you got to catch that ride back home, baby. Somebody coming.
Already.
Hey, that's the thing you need in college. You need a ride home and somebody to cut that hair on the cheek. You can find those two things, man. You can make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
yeah, you be straight.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I appreciate y'all coming on, man. I ain't really have much. I really wish Buck could have came out and joined us, but I went up to Party 5. I know you be up there.
Yeah.
LO. You told me that. I had the little steak bites. I had them.
Steak bites. Yeah.
That's what I had. I'm gonna have to go back up there, try the brunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever. But
Everything.
yeah, man, appreciate y'all coming out. But I know he got to do his thing, so he can't do the podcast.
Nah, yeah, you sure can't. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take it up there one day, you know, so he can stop by or whatever. Hopefully, ain't
that'd be a good time. That'd be a good thing, man. Cause like after hours, you know, we just sit around there and just chill out, man. Just sit up there and just have a good time, man. So that might be a good thing.
What time? What days y'all go up there?
It depends.
I was up there on a Saturday. And he was on the phone with Stacy talking about y'all was gonna come up there later on.
Yeah. So usually, especially with the weather getting like this, it's gonna be whatever.
Yeah.
You know how it go down there when the weather right.
Okay. Man, his establishment, do it serve alcohol? I can't recall.
JB, did it still serve? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can have a little show up in there or something.
Yeah, that'll be right on. That'll be some good stuff, man. I'll run it by JB will run it by him. We'll hook it up, see what we can do.
I plan on going back up there again too. But hey man, I appreciate y'all coming back. The original Dundadas, the OGs of the Soto University. Courtney Jackson even came on here and said something. I don't even know. He said easy to get recruited now though. Oh, from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
well, I leave that alone.
You know, according to his story,
because D1 is not. I mean, now ain't everybody going D2? It's different days. It's different. It's a transfer portal. It's all that kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I wish we had the dang what's the name? We was in school. NIL. Yeah, what? See.
No, but look here though, man. So, like, to me, it's out of hand because it's not an amateur anymore. So, you know, let's just say your kid coming out of high school and, you know, prior to your daughter that's going through just had surgery too. Hello, you know, I forgot that too, man. And your daughter that's in the playoffs, you know, good luck to her in the playoffs or whatever. But,
appreciate it.
Rick Pitino, he said he don't even recruit high school kids no more. He just going through
I seen that.
Getting kids, you know what I'm saying, 20-something plus. So these kids coming to high school, like, can we really say they can compete with this? Like these kids 23, 24, 25.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So it just like I say, most kids are going D2. That's my daughter, but she's one of the best volleyball players in the state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She probably will end up at Hardin, which I ain't tripping, Mary Hardin Baylor, but after that, she can go on up, you know what I'm saying, do her thing and go where she want to go.
And that's the thing.
That's just the thing, man. It's just the way it is these days. But I'll be telling States, we'd sit out there and watch the film. And so I said, boy, I wish they had NIL when we was there. It wouldn't have been this much because the money is different. But we'd have got some good bread.
But the thing is, though, what's so cold-blooded about it is the NCAA, all the NIL is the money they had been wanting to give anyway. The NCAA ain't contributed anything else. They just taking all the money they've been getting. And here, y'all just do this what y'all already been wanting to do. We just ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Right.
Hey, so just think about the schools that got punished, lost scholarships, all because they didn't want to make us, allow it because they wanted to have all the money. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. That little crazy shit they used to give us, that stipend was shit.
Come on, man.
$185, $200 a month or something. Y'all crazy.
Hey, I learned my budget in college, baby. I'm just gonna say that.
So you always ready for the teacher thing because y'all get paid once a month too, huh?
Yeah, I ain't got no choice.
Yeah, and once a month, boy, you be like, hold on.
How long have you been teaching, man?
Nah, I just, when I retired from AT&T, when my dad got real sick, I retired from AT&T to help my mom with him. Cause I know she couldn't do nothing with him at his size. So when I left and went over there to Trinity Christian with CT, when he got the head coach for, over there with Dion, and he left. And then CT left, and I was the interim head coach.
Oh, okay.
So I've been in the school system. I ain't doing no teaching. I'm just I do the ISS and I do the hallway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just so I can coach football.
I got you. Because when I was talking to CT, he was like, he was only coaching up until his son ended up going to Bethune-Cookman. I was like, damn, he's finna be up there with Ed Reed. And he was like, yeah, he knew. I was like, man, it's just such a small world. So that would be an interesting story to have him tell, how that situation went down from his perspective. And I think the son's still there.
But I don't know how long. I don't know if he gonna stay too long, but I don't know what kind of situation they got going on up there. But he's still there right now, though.
Yeah. So hey, he in Florida, man. So hey, he got to hold his own, man. Being away from home like that, but 4-5 states away, that's the real deal right there.
For real.
Hey, like I say, having to wait home and somebody cut your hair. You can have them two things right there. You doing all right.
Right.
But hey, man, once again, I appreciate it, man. Hopefully, I see y'all up at there. Part of 5. I'm gonna promote your CT back. Give me a discount. All right, man.
All right, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Baby. Yeah.